All right, good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. It's me again, Jackie Nikolovic. It's his Cosmonaut Z, and we have to finish our morning from the second video where we are going to talk about like religion, atheist, and a religion can made by anything. A group of people organized with their own family to build something for themselves to survive. Like we humanize God. God has angels, archangels, and then messengers, all those, and it's all people to protect. But God too has an enemy. So nobody knows in the secret room where they said nobody ever meet God. What is the negotiation with God on his prayer? God to praise. Because you're not gonna have an enemy. You have your land, your territory, all your wealth and economy to not beg that enemy from not invade your people. So God and Lucifer communicate together so that one don't invade the other one, but there's a deal. It's always connect with a relationship we call like friendship. So and then everybody became everybody in the land became religious. But an atheist is somebody who decide to go to another land far away from those buff. But maybe can trying to counsel to communicate with two of them. And then that means like I don't believe I'll be safe with you and this one without you, my people or myself will never be under the struggle and fear. And then that guy too, he's like it's in both sides. Both of them are God. And then me, I represent somebody who's complaining. And then how I can convince somebody to not believe over those people. If we leave, there's no wealth. It's gonna be like land or whatever. If we go to have our own area away from those people's rule, then they gonna organize themselves because Lucifer wants to take possession of his land. And we are not properties. We just people living there when we can move. The trees can't, the soil can't, but we can move. So now when we figured out this type of conflict can cause us problem, then we can decide to say, okay, you know what? My mom occupy the house, cleaning and everything. My dad go to work, and then he has transportation. So us kids, and then there's like a little difference. So like my mom just want to know what job my dad is doing, bring money in the house if you really go to work, and then I'm gonna take the car, I'm gonna go to see what you're doing, whatever. All those conflicts. So now us we can say, you know what, your husband, wife, whatever, this is your house, and then because you take us as like an evidence to protect the house, to protect relationship, but we better leave so that you can feel yourself better. One gonna move away from the other one. That's just how it is. That's how the religion made an atheist. Now, what we were trying to talk about, we need to talk about war. Why war? And then why militaries? I've been watching a lot of videos about like people showing heavy weapons from their country, like missiles, rockets, and everything, helicopters. I was like, okay, you see, I don't think I can go to those countries because this guy is a terrorist. Because most of the part of the earth being civilized, colonized by human. But I normally, on my study, military, army, made way long time ago from spreading away from earth, people traveling to go to communicate with another region, and then they used to walk with a bat. If they find snake, if they find like a wolf, it was animals, and then those bat will help them to fight those animals, wild animals, not human. Means that I can be a king or a president, and then I need to communicate with that president since we already set a straight line, airplane, helicopter, private, so now they can travel easily. But if that person live in the forest, and we don't have helpers, we don't have vehicles, we only have horses, and we go with sword, and we go with supplies, with people with us to carry supplies to build tents because we have to sleep at night when we get tired, and we have to have some people watching so that any strange animals don't come over to sleep with us. So that's how we used to create materials to protect us away from bad animals. But I heard somebody said we kill for real. They kill for real. But me, by the time that I'm here in the United States, I was in Mexico. I used to be in Haiti. I'm trying to understand like which animals that I met. You said I carry weapon, of course, but I don't carry weapons too. I just carry them for tools because we have mountain to destroy, to the construction, building houses and everything, walls, road, and then we have like some firearm, some big trees. You came with like the ground, but we used to use like those, and then to just cut trees, like big trees, massive trees, and then this is what we used to do them. But when you show us, you got like all those weapons, whatever. I said, okay, this is the purpose that I want to use. The same way when I was talking about like the nuclear, it's a type of engine. They use like propane for spaceship or whatever rocket. But I said, okay, me, I have to discover what's going on in the moon. But I can invest my money and to make my jet fly faster, I can use the nuclear. All gas does flame. But the nuclear, if you put it in the same materials with a turbo, with an engine and turbo, it's explode inside. I think it can make an engine go faster. But whoever that soldier, I still stay old school. I'm the main actor. I'm the main talking, and I'm not hiding. But it's 1-to-1 fight, 1-to-1 fight, because I need to take the animals off my way. I'm not a hooligan. I know how to do self-defense in a combat when I'm in danger. But don't see me walking to say I'm dangerous and then come to attack me to provide people that I'm a bandit. I'm not. That person is aggressive, is a threat. And this is not how it is. Everybody have a self-defense. I can't understand how could you say that I'm a villain and keep telling everybody, even you see he's wise, but he can't do anything. It's a lie. Them they came from talking. Every single of the words is action. Why not to keep myself a vigilant? But that's not them that's supposed to be on my way from my presence on this earth and wherever that I step. But the only one thing that I can say, there was a signal in Hiroshima, Nagasaki. We've been seeing it from above, and we want to understand what was that emergency. Thank you. You can set a like if you want, and you can give any donation if you want. It will be always welcome. Thank you, and have a good morning.